I might be more than just a hairless ape. Welcome to Scientific Station. I'm Brendan Crowell.
And I'm Brittany Morgan.
I do not believe in evolution.
Neither do I.
When I say I don't believe in evolution, I mean I don't think evolution is something that people should believe in or should not believe in. I think evolution is something people should understand and accept or reject based on its intellectual merits.
Well, let's see. I don't believe in evolution because I am a Christian and I believe that God created everything instead of everything just evolving. I believe that God did. So that's my reason. But I do think it's a very interesting study, and I think that it's interesting how people believe that evolution is the cause of the world being created. So,
Are there any particular points of evolution that bother you?
how human beings, how we're created, how we kind of like people say we represented some type of ape that was we're in the ape family, and I don't believe that. I believe that we evolved from Adam and Eve, so that's my reasoning. And also the natural selection process, like for instance, since the human being evolution bothers me. For instance, how our ancestors had to the strongest ape-like human being is more so related to us rather than the one who was weak didn't last very long. Kind of like natural selection, like that, kind of.
So, when you were in high school, you probably took biology.
Yes.
And did they cover evolution in the course?
Yes, they did.
And how did you participate in that?
I pretty much I asked questions and I learned a lot about how plants and animals and pretty much the world, how some scientists and people believe how evolution formed the world, and so that was just very interesting, and it allowed me to broaden my knowledge on different types of thoughts and views that people see how the world was created. So, yes.
Do you feel like you understand evolution well?
Um, no, I think I have a lot of I have some understanding to still get about evolution, but um, honestly, I get confused, so I really don't. And I feel like scientists and people who are studying evolution, they still have a long way to go in regarding how people were formed and plants and all that type of stuff, how animals were formed. They have a long way to go. So when they get to a certain spot that they feel more comfortable, then by all means I'll get some more intake on it. But I think it pretty much they're at a standstill. So
Is it a topic that interests you enough to pursue more on your own?
yes, because um, it's always good to know how other people think. I don't want to be ignorant to the way other people see the world. So I think it would be an interesting topic for me to understand to grow more intelligence in that area.
So, when people talk about evolution, does it bother you at all?
Um, it doesn't bother me because I have my opinions and they have theirs. So it doesn't bother me at all. When they start comparing and contrasting my faith and what they believe in evolution, of course. Um, it to maybe someone else, it may make them very uncomfortable and make them very defensive. But for me, it allows me to see why they don't believe in what I believe and why I don't believe in what they believe. So just
So is not believing in evolution central to your belief and faith in God?
um,
Or I could rephrase that. Could you believe in God just as strongly as you do and accept evolution?
no. I could never, because I have a very strong faith in um and I could never believe evolution. So that is I could never see myself believing in what man thinks how the world was formed. And I have such a strong relationship with God that I could never believe as much as. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's out of respect of your belief, and that takes the precedence. But you were perfectly willing to study it in high school,
Yes.
and you didn't opt out of the course or that topic in the subject.
No, because I think it's great to learn about things as long as you know who you are, pretty much. And it's great to learn about all different types of people and what they believe, but as long as you know who you are, that's key. So,
So do you think you have a good idea of what the scientists who are working with evolution, do you think you have a good idea of what they understand, even if you don't fully understand it?
um, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to find out how the world evolved, and how everything came about and how we're all connected in a sense. I get that part. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And is there anything, do you think that scientists are studying something that is a little mysterious to you?
Yes, I think that they're very curious, and everyone is, the majority of people in this world are curious of how we all are formed, how we came about, and all that. So I think, yeah, they're curious, and who isn't? So,
Fantastic.
mhm.
Well, now, to let us know whether you think it's important or not to believe evolution, and to let us know, do you think you understand what evolution is? And if so, can you explain it? Visit scientificstation.com, and there'll be a message board there where you can post your comments. Thank you so much. And visit scientificstation.com for more information.